Hey everybody, it's Glenn back with another Clash Royale analysis video. This game in the No-Till League is a perfect example of why you should never give up, even if the chances are very, very slim. So let's get into it. We have Wings versus Azilys, Team Purple against Tribe Gaming. Wings trying to close it out for Team Purple. And they kind of start off a little bit slow, but here comes Wings, and here comes Azilys. Azilys goes with Spear Goblins. I'm going to get into the Spear Goblins in just a moment here, but Wings decides to go with Miner right off the bat. So you can probably tell it's some sort of Miner Lava Hound. It could be Miner Wall Breakers. It could be Miner something else. There's something else that's going to be powering this Miner right here. So Azilys has to bring out Mini all ready to stop this, and he does a really good job just really sandwiching in that Mini to stop the Miner from getting to the tower. Meanwhile, these Spear Goblins are meeting up with another Spear Goblins, and they're just going to cancel each other out. Or they don't cancel each other out. They get some hits on Mini. Here comes Wall Breakers, so now we know it's Miner Wall Breakers. And Wings decides to play Wall Breakers straight up. And a lot of this game here, which I noticed when I was reviewing this, a lot of this game was about positioning. Because, and I talked about this in previous videos, where if you play a certain card one tile differently, it changes the whole dynamic of how the card is played. If we go back to the beginning here, I'm going to show you the Spear Goblins that Azilys put out. So Azilys put out the Spear Goblins straight up. We're going to just call this right on the bridge, straight up here. This would have done 4 shots on the Princess Tower if it got there. It didn't because the Spear Goblins met them. And then Mini takes him out. Wings also plays the Wall Breaker straight up, right here on the bridge. Now, if the Wall Breakers played one tile off the bridge, then they become they follow a line as they walk over the bridge and to the Princess Tower. So this maybe it would have prevented. I mean, maybe it would have gotten one to the tower. But I mean, we're going to see later in this game that that how they play all of these cards, because this ended up mattering in the game. So here comes Ewiz. They get stopped by bats. And nothing doing after this first salvo. Here comes Hog Rider. Bomb Tower answers, and it's Earthquake. So now we know Azilys is running Hog Earthquake. Doesn't get anything. Here comes another Miner. And this is a good answer by Azilys to stop what could have been a really, really punishing attack by Wings. Thank goodness for that Miner nerf. And I played a lot of Miner in this latest season. I know probably all of you have played a lot of Miner. But if it was the previous Miner that did a little bit more damage, we're talking about something really significant here. And if that log and the Spear Goblins here didn't stop this sequence of the bats and Spear Goblins, we're talking about maybe a third of the tower gone in just a sequence here. So this is a good answer by Azilys. It's kind of small cards, but they do their job. So we got another break. Here comes Wall Breakers, played straight up again by Ewiz. I wondered about that, because maybe if they were played one tile over here to the on Wings's right side, so on the left edge here, so this part of the bridge, if they were played right here, maybe one of them threatens the tower, and I know Ewiz is right here, it stops it, and it seems like Azilys is going to be pinning Ewiz on these Wall Breakers to make sure they do not get to the tower. But I kind of wondered about this, because this is now the second time that Wings has played the Wall Breaker straight up. But they get stopped by Ewiz anyway. Here comes Knight to stop E-Wiz. Nothing doing on the tower. So when is Azilys going to bring out Hog and Earthquake again? Not right now, because here comes Firecracker, and oh my goodness, Firecracker. Will she live this time? So here comes Spear Goblins, Hog Rider, Earthquake again. And if you look at this is really good positioning. I'm gonna rewind this here. Let's start with the Spear Goblins on the right side. So I had talked about playing the Spear Goblins straight up versus playing the Spear Goblins one tile over to get another shot on the tower here. And you're going to see this here in a second. So Wings plays it one tile over, not straight up, and they're going to get 5 shots on the tower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If he had played it straight up, they would have only gotten 4. And like I said, in a game like this where everything is on the line, Wings is trying to win this game and close out the series, and Azilys is trying to stay alive, keep his team in this match. Stuff like that really matters. So we didn't see Wings play Wallbreaker straight up. Oh no, he was playing him. I'm sorry, he was playing him straight up. He didn't play him a towel to the side, but he did play Spear Goblins a towel to the side, and that paid off here. While Azilys was going with the Hog Rider Earthquake here. Now I'm going to rewind this again because this sequence here, this Firecracker, I mean, we've talked about a ton of times about how Firecracker will not die. Here comes Hog Rider, and I'm going to stop it right here. The Earthquake is played right here. The Bomb Tower is played this far back, so it's out of the Firecracker's range. So even though Wings drops log, still out of range, those bats almost, I mean, she almost got away with getting rid of all of the bats, that Firecracker. It's really unbelievable how good Firecracker can be in these pro-level situations here. So we got another reset, and Wings has the lead. But it's really, I mean, it's real still anybody's game. So Azilys plays Spear Goblins. Again, he played Spear Goblins one tile over. And that's 5 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and they're gone. If he had played it straight up, it would have been 4. And now this also signals here that Azilys is going to go to the right, which is really weird because this is still pretty healthy. I would have thought he would have gone to the left side and maybe try to answer the wall breakers that come in, make sure that miner's taken care of. But now it's kind of like, okay, when there's an opening here, when this is taken care of, he's going to go to this side. So here comes a full healthy Knight. Mini on the back. Wall breakers, miners. And just in time, that was just absolutely crazy by Azilys to save that from being really destructive. Because if those wall breakers made it, then it would have been pretty much game over. So he saves it, and not only just save it, now he has a push with Hog Rider and Mini, but they're not going to make it. But even still, he does enough to get it pretty even. And another minor wall breaker's push, and that one didn't save. So again, that's what I was talking about earlier when I thought, oh, I was curious why Azilys was going to the right when this minor wall breaker's push was happening a couple times. And now we've seen it happen a couple more times, and it's now resulted in a big play here. But again, we have a mini push. Is he going to bring Hog Rider? No, he's going to bring Firecracker to take care of the Spear Goblins and this Knight. This is an amazing blocker by Giant Skeleton to prevent the Knight from getting rid of the Firecracker. But Poison's played. And you can see why they said, why Wings said, oops. It's because this Poison didn't touch the Princess Tower. That's kind of unfortunate. So Azilys takes advantage. Gonna go Hog Rider, Giant Skeleton. That's all gonna get cleaned up. Miner does some more damage. Log, and we have another reset. So we're gonna go into sudden death, and after all of this, which is, I mean, pretty amazing. After all of this, Wings still has the lead. Azilys Tower is the lowest. But now Azilys has an opportunity to go either side. He's going to go to the left with Firecracker, Mini. And Wings decides to go with Miner up here instead of continuing to attack the tower. I thought that was really interesting. And especially because Mini was right here to get rid of Miner. And now this is a mega push right here. Firecracker, Earthquake, Hog, Mini. Can Mini get on the tower? No, that that knight right there basically saved the game at the moment for Wings. So if you look at it, if you rewind this here, Hog gets a hit. That log pushed Mini back, and then here comes Knight. So Mini has to focus on Knight instead. Unbelievable. But now you're looking at, okay, Azilys has a few cards he can just fast cycle through to get to Log and an Earthquake, and this game should be over. Another Miner Wall Breakers push. He plays him straight up. Miner gets rid of Firecracker, which was really unbelievable. He has to take care of that. Wings has to take care of that Miner, so it brings down Mini. Spear Goblins again. And again, it's just a matter of cycling. So Wings brings in Miner. The Wallbreakers couldn't make it. They did, and that's game. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. So rewind that for a second here. Because I thought there were the little things about this sequence right here turned out to be everything. So Mini stops the Knight as the Miner comes through. These Spear Goblins are played 2 tiles over. I mean, essentially they're just right here to stop the Knight from doing any more damage, really. But this ended up being unbelievably key. Because if you look at where that log hit right there to get rid of one of the Spear Goblins as the Wall Breakers came down. So instead of the Wall Breakers being gone, because if there was one more Spear Goblin, that Wall Breaker I don't think stays alive and gets to the tower, even with all these bats around here. That was just an unbelievable log play right there to get rid of. Now you would have hoped to get rid of all the Spear Goblins, but to get rid of one of them, unbelievable. And then Miner just did his job, and Poison comes through and finishes the game. So wow, I mean, Wings. That was just, unbelievable, because Azilys had it set up to win, and it ended up being Wings who comes back and gets the win here. Giant Skeleton was only played one time, but it was really a key moment there, because in that situation where the Knight was there ready to threaten the Firecracker, and then the bomb from the Giant Skeleton cleared the board to where Azilys could think about his next play. Wall Breakers, Miner combined 14 plays. Bomb Tower did its job as much as possible. Knight did its job. And really, this is just, it really was an unbelievable game. What a win by Wings. It was an unfortunate loss for Azilys, but man, this was something else. I mean, No Till League has been providing some really, really exciting games in the past couple weeks, and there's going to be for sure more to come as playoffs get started very soon. So I'm going to end the video right here. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe wherever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next video.